I have to write it out. There is no I in team. T-E. Oh,
What?
okay. Yeah, yeah.
I get what you're going.
There's an I in quitter, and I quit. Blue, little blue. You look like you're down a little too.
Holy shit. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Look at everybody. Happy Friday.
It is? Isn't it Wednesday?
Well,
or Sunday? Whatever the fuck is going on?
we don't have to pretend it's a different day than it is.
No, it's November, man.
Could be.
It's a Tuesday in November. Election Tuesday.
Yeah.
And a group of militia just rounded up the president and arrested him.
Citizens arrest.
They're black militia.
Yeah. That was
the Bugaboo Boys from Bugaboo Street in Brooklyn. And then round up the president and the vice president, throw them in a van, declare they made a citizen's arrest, and everybody should just shut the fuck up about it. Move on.
No big deal.
Yeah.
They're just liberating America.
It's just a drug deal gone bad. You didn't pay for all that meth.
Why would they let us have guns if they didn't want us to use them?
Yep.
That's a decent point. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Issues with Andy. It's us, the Issues with Andy guys. How are you?
What did Travis Lipsky through James Inman say? It's like for attractive lesbians.
Or ugly lesbians who look like they just smoked pot for the first time.
Well, that's totally inaccurate.
We look like
Chad and Andy smoke pot. I mean, it's fucking Spicoli level of smoking pot.
But he's saying that has induced a look as to be like a lesbian smoking for the first time. So I don't know if that's even worse, possibly.
I saw that, and he said 4 lesbians who just smoked weed for the first time, and I didn't take offense to the smoked weed for the first time part. I wanted to make sure he meant we were ugly lesbians and not attractive lesbians, because
that's it.
That would be.
You mean you asked him if he was blind?
Yeah. This is. How dare you besmirch the word of lesbians?
Yeah, if we were in the opening scene of a lesbian prison romp, nobody would be tuning in. Nobody would be fast forwarding to see. Just fucking unplug it.
Why does that one lesbian have a giant white beard? That's weird.
Not all that weird.
A lot of haters out there, man. A lot of haters.
Yeah.
Just trying to do our thing, man.
Well, it ain't even the haters, it's the ignorance. I'm too fucking stupid to get it, so I don't hate it. I tolerate everything.
My dad just asked me he's talking about the podcast, and he was like, I'd be afraid that I'd say something stupid and make an ass out of myself. And I go, oh yeah, I do that every fucking time.
That's the only reason anyone tunes in. To complain about my voice.
Yeah, you have to cultivate how to just forget that happened and do it again the next time. Real trick. Don't worry about looking like an asshole.
Yeah, it's like being a quarterback on a team with a very shitty offensive line your rookie season. You got the start, but is it really? You got to shake it off.
The hardest thing is going out to practice the next day. Do I really want to do this?
Yeah. Sometimes we all lose track of the downs.
Oh, yeah.
It happens to even the best of us. And I feel like, Chad, your dad has it figured out then. He could definitely sub for you.
Yeah.
Once he's over
It'll
his...
have to be a red shirt for the first couple episodes.
Yeah. If you ever can't make it, just phone him up and we'll put him in.
He would say way less stuff to make an ass of himself than me, that's for sure.
Well, I did find out, speaking of relatives on the podcast, my brother can't make it out to Branson on the day we get there. He's going to be there the day after, which is actually bodes better for everyone
Yeah.
being able to kind of chill and hang out a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that. I haven't seen it since last year.
Let the hallucinogenics kick in before you start duplicating yourself.
Yeah, it's gonna fuck us up a lot. It's gonna fuck us up a lot more than it's gonna fuck us.
Or maybe he's not gonna be there, and Shaylee just keeps changing.
Yeah, like Freaky Friday.
Yeah, this
2
is like
Lindsay Lohans, 2 Greg Shaleys.
Or 2 Michaels.
You always think you'll find at least one Lindsay Lohan at that bar there, like in between bad fucking romances on the desert highway in Branson.
Yep.
Yakov's theater lights.
So I think it's, as I remember, Andy, I think you're performing at the Yakov Smirnoff Theater in the USA.
Having a USA versus Russia joke off.
Joke off.
We have to start everything with what a country. I'm going to say, what? Is this a country? That's what I say.
How about
what a country?
How about what a cunt? Rebuild the wall.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I might use that.
Yeah, don't throw away the gold immediately.
Right. Yeah, we're both trading ideas on toilet paper lines. I got some fresh riffs, and he's got some old stuff about standing in line for toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
But in America, you go to Costco and get crates of it. But I stood in line, Yakov. The same shit, man. Where's your mask, Yakov? I ran into a maskless at the post office, and she was in front of me in line and annoying anyway. And then she turned around and looked at me, and then I realized, like, I shouldn't be seeing a fucking nose. What the fuck is up with nosy here? And then so I just let her, there's everybody else in the post office had a mask, and then she did her business. We took care of her. Almost made it sound like she took a shit, but she got her package, and then she turned, and then she almost walked right into me, and then I said, "Go get a mask, lady." She didn't say shit. She just kept walking. But I said it with my mask on, but I said, "Go get a mask on, lady." Fucking germ cunt. Don't be compromising my fucking immune system, bitch. You want to be vented?
I got comorbidities.
You want to be vented, lady? I'll vent you.
Yeah, there's a lot
You should have just convinced everybody there to use stamps.com, Andy, and then they wouldn't have to go out to the post office at all.
Sells itself.
Yeah.
Just include your t-shirt size and it'll be on the way.
Oh, speaking of that, my sales have slowed down because nobody knows how to get to the store anymore. And, I don't know how to.
The flood washed out the bridge.
Yeah. I'm expecting like Bar Rescue to come help me iron out some management issues, but orders slowed down.
Well, we do have a way to buy shirts.
Yeah.
It's a slick operation.
So you need like a yellow background.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna put some leaves out. I'm refreshing everything, but so I only got one order, and it was in Monroe, Oregon, which is about it was like 25 miles or so. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go deliver this in person out there. Yeah. Plus he wanted 2 shirts, so that's it's push on driving out there, and it's in the country. So
imagine you order a shirt and Andy fucking shows up at your house in the middle of a pandemic with his mask.
Oh, I had my mask and everything.
Yeah, that's like Papa John delivering your pizza.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, like past Papa John. Papa John was there when I got there with a pie.
Green peppers and olives, right?
Yeah, and Mr. Pillow was like, "Oh, do you want a pillow?" I realized I had acid. But here's the thing, though. It's like, I'm not, I'm a delivery guy. Like, I presented that to my mom one time when with Dimension. She said, are you a delivery guy? And I go, well, I'm delivering you something. She goes, you look like my son. And I go, I am your son. She goes, are you a delivery guy? So I was a delivery
Third base.
guy. But here's the thing with a delivery guy, and it probably goes for the postal guys or whatever. You just can't have an address written all willy-nilly.
This is great.
Yeah, so I'm out in the country and there's nice places out there. There's like, you're passing wineries, and then there's a big property, big fence one, and then the GPS said I passed it. So I went around. There's a big fucking Trump flag and a fence. Like, fuck. And then, but the numbers on the mailbox weren't right. And then I went down the road, and then I had to up to 26 and back down to 25. And I realized, man, there's a number missing. There's a fucking number missing.
Did you look on the
here.
other side of the street?
Wait,
No,
so
no.
you
I mean, there was everything was
wait,
25 something, and I was missing a number. So that was a setback. Because I was like, I parked right between all these mailboxes. Like, here you go, here you go, and then it's like, wait a minute, no, you can't, you can't have you can't have an ad anyway. So I went.
Andy, I have to ask you, when you're taking this delivery out 25 miles from where you live to an unknown person, do you have it packaged, or are you just handing them a shirt?
I didn't have it packaged because I figured he bought the VIP package, and I had
Sure.
posters that I don't like to send because they're a fucking other package altogether. So I brought posters, and I didn't seal it up because I was I was, I thought maybe it'd be like a fucking Oprah moment or something. I show up, hi, I'm Oprah.
Publishers
He
Clearinghouse.
just hucks an armful of shit at him like giant confetti.
Yeah, not only that, you get some illegal fireworks.
I like to think Andy's wearing it all when he arrives, and like you answer your door, and Andy's like, "I'm here with your shit." Starts taking his shirt off, his laminate off. Here's some shoes.
I've always felt a little odd about wearing my own merch, and I have not generated much, so it's not been a problem. But I especially feel awkward about wearing a shirt that depicts me masturbating. It's like
it's a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you pontificate about the nature jacking, but you don't need to be a sandwich board for it walking down the street.
Right. Even though it's artistic, it's probably, feels a little different than Michael Jordan wearing him silhouette dunking. But I guess athletes doing our thing.
You're right, Andy. It's close. It's very close to the Sky Jordan shot.
Yeah. Air Andrus.
Oh, yeah, slunk, middle-aged man slunked over, slubbing one off into the fire brush. Is very much like Michael Jordan silhouette dunk with a, Both worth 2 points, by the way. They're both worth a point. Both a basket.
I can hit that tree from the free throw line.
Yeah. There's no reason to hit a tree. You can pass it. You can take it, and you can just lay it up.
Take care of one emergency at a time.
Yeah. That's what lichen's for.
So did you look up this person's name and see if their address was on the internet to fill it in?
I went back into this tavern, which I kept hoping that would open, and then I thought I'd hit them winery. It's like, I'm gonna make a day of this shit.
What was the tavern? What are you gonna do in the tavern? Like, ask if anyone knows where the Johnson farm is?
I lost my signal out there. After the thing kind of turned me around, and then I went back by that Trump flag, and I'm like, man, this can't be. I know one thing. I don't have anybody who likes me or would want to buy a shirt from me that likes Donald Trump enough to wave a flag in front. I'm pretty sure that ship sailed and sunk in choppy.
Yeah. I like your plan of going into the bar.
Yeah, but I went back. I couldn't. I had to look up the address, and I had that written on the envelope, but obviously that on the package, but that was wrong. So I can imagine being a mailman trying, So
how did you get this address from this person? They sent it to you on email?
It was sent to me on.
So you had your phone. So did you check?
So you're the one who misplaced the number, not
That's
the
what I'm trying to
original
get to.
email.
That's what I'm trying to get
So
to.
here's
right?
why.
Please, we'll address everyone's questions if we could just have one person at a time.
Got ahead of step. I'm sorry.
I'll cut your mics.
Me too.
Yeah. It's about quality. That's why it's about quality control with my shirt business. If I don't just put it in the mail with the wrong address. I'll drive it out myself with the wrong address and spend 45 minutes driving up and down the road looking for it, and then give up and then drive in to where I get a signal so I can look up the address and then get it real large on my phone, which I could have done before, but I didn't. I trusted squinting and you know.
You trusted your own written address too.
Wait. So you were looking at this guy's address on your phone, and you thought to yourself, "I can't really make out the numbers because I don't have my glasses on. I could just increase the font size on the phone, but nah, I'm just gonna guess and drive out there."
Well, it's like an eye test, you know.
Doesn't sound like me.
Yeah. It's like when you're doing an eye test. It's like, I think it's an E. Is it going the wrong way? You know? So I wrote the address, and then that's what I went off of, and that's what I put into the GPS. But had I sent that package as a CEO, I would have had to answer to myself for miswriting it. And instead, I was able to fix that problem on the road in real time. Which dissolved in front of me, and it was soon 2:30 or 3 o'clock. I think I left at 11 to deliver this thing 20 miles away. I stopped in the middle to buy underwear at Fiddler's Green, like you do. I mean, I didn't stop there for underwear. I stopped to look at other shit.
You had to, right?
But they had cool underwear. They had Saks, and they had them on sale. So, you know,
Under
as a
$36?
delivery guy, you know, I'm still getting there if I put it at the post office, it's not getting there for another day. So I got it almost. He made. I saw.
I mean, do you think he's freezing cold and he needs a shirt that he
bought
needs
two
in a
of them.
day?
He
What are
bought
you,
two of them.
Zappos all of a sudden?
Considering
I mean,
this
I didn't
guy's
think
not
it was-
expecting you at all, I don't think
No.
you're not on a timetable. I mean, you don't
Well,
have.
might get shot
You're
going
not
on his
late for
property.
sure.
I like the look. I mean, on average, if I could get all the orders delivered in that amount of time, I think he ordered it, and then I delivered it to his doorstep 7 hours later. Anywhere in the continental U.S.
You must have had an Andy Andrus Prime subscription. That's
No,
quick turnaround.
Yeah, when
Andy
I saw
Prime.
Monroe, and I was like, I know where that is. Shit, I'll go out to Monroe.
So
And,
did he get it?
Well, eventually, he did, but I was driving past all these, you know, very nice places, going, man, I wonder this guy's loaded, man. This doesn't make sense. And you know, and then I got to rustic looking some more, and then I got the numbers right.
Yeah.
This
is the thing. You know this from street numbers. Like if it's up like 25, 322, it's way fuck out in the country. Like that's way down. That's when 3rd Avenue is rural Route 2 by that point. You're way out. You're in the Estates, but you left a number out, which meant it was like 2511, which is right downtown across from Hobo Danny's fucking
I can see Hobo Danny from here.
That's a long bike ride for him and his kitty, but yeah. So anyway, I found it, and it kind of reminded me of like it's like if my brother Larry had laid off a mess some and won like a small lottery. You know, not like a big lottery, but if Larry was, you know, like if Larry was able to maintain his shit and cut out them jail years, like you know, it was a cool place, a lot of fucking interesting shit to look at. I found air, you know, so nobody was home. And then I didn't know.
Is this a dog door story?
Oh no!
He did have a big cat that was outside, but
he's casing the joint with the alibi that he's delivering a shirt.
There was 2 cars there, and I knocked on the door, and they had a bunch of bee spray too. I was like, "Fuck, man! You know, this is our demographic. He's got arrows, and he's got bee spray, lots of it. You know, enough to stop a small army for a minute." They're quick blasting those things. But so I knocked a few times, and then I was like, I didn't want to leave it being, because one, it is a guy masturbating, it's like considered pornography.
It almost seems like a Chris Hansen.
Right? Yeah.
It's a reverse.
A
reverse.
Got some Wendy's food. And, are you making cookies? That's great. That's wonderful.
Oh, your folks aren't home, huh?
Yeah.
Working?
Hey, you sure you're 13? You look like a 30-year-old midget. I've been on seasons 1 and 6.
Imagine
They recognize me from TV.
Yeah.
Imagine if you order some T-shirts from Andy and support his cause, and then you go out and do your business. You're out doing your things. You're running errands. You're doing stuff, and you come home and you find Andy Andrist rummaging through shit at your house.
Micro huffing bee spray.
No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't burglarize somebody who just made a purchase.
I think that's the next tier up.
Right. That's what Patreon's for.
I was picturing, imagine you're sitting at home and all of a sudden Andy comes walking up your driveway with some your T-shirt that you ordered 7 hours ago. You're like, oh, fuck. Your wife's like, what? You're like, just be quiet. You're like, why? Who is that? It's a comedian. I bought a T-shirt from 7 hours ago. I have no idea why he's at our house. Just shut up and he'll fucking go away. And
I think he's setting up chairs and a microphone.
Yeah. Wait, he's coming through the dog door. Hit him before he gets through. If he gets in here, he's going to have everything out of our medicine cabinet.
He's doing
Hit him hard.
He's doing a COVID space proper show.
Don't open that Coke right now. He'll smell it. Put that away.
Oh, God damn
so
it.
yeah, so he wasn't home. I hung out and smoked a couple bowls, and then
he's got you
there
on
was a couple
camera
of cars
doing that.
parked there, and I looked in the cars. I didn't rifle through them, but well, look, I went to the mailbox.
Listen to this show, Andy. That's how we got the T-shirt idea.
Like I had the wrong address before, and I was like, stick it in the mailbox. Can I even do that?
Can't do that.
Willy-nilly. I'm not a
federal offense.
Yeah. So I didn't want a willy-nilly delivery. So I want, and I also want, and there was no mail, so I could make sure it was the right name. And then I looked in the car.
Already committed a federal offense, Shaley.
Look at him. You can look at him. You can't penetrate. If I would have penetrated, that's where a crime. It's like why I couldn't sue the pedophile, sort of.
Sir, if you're listening right now, which I know you are, please send all of this ring footage that you have to Brett Erickson.
Totally.
He could have hid there. His porch reminded me of the Andrist house back in the day. Like it was a lot of stuff going on, not quite hoarding, but it just reminded me of the Andrist home for some reason. Therefore, I could have gone in and laid down and expected dinner.
Fucking Goldilocks, motherfucker.
Yeah. So, but I left
that shirt as a pillow.
I left the stuff, and then I moved to one of the bee sprays over in front of it, and then I sent him a message saying I delivered the package to your place, and he thought I was maybe kidding. And then I sent him in his chair smoking a joint.
What would have been great is if after all of that you were like, I'm still not sure if this guy is the right house. I'm just going to go back and mail it.
Well, yeah, and I found the name. I saw the name in the car on the package, so I was like,
I found his name on the vehicle registration in the glove box. I
didn't penetrate the vehicle or the mailbox.
FedEx came by. I had to sign for some
penetrate myself while I'm on the premises. And I didn't take the Trump flag that was waving like I thought, because I remembered what I was saying about that. It's like, why create negativity? These people are so sure that people are going to steal that flag. They have cameras on it. And I would just park up the street and walk down with a mask and flip off the camera and take their fucking flag. But I didn't, because I'm trying to create more. Well, I'm not trying to create positivity. I'm just trying to cancel out a lot of the negativity that just flows off of me, and I don't even realize it.
And it does as much good as the Trump boat rallies, Andy, if we're being honest. So just leave it there. It's not going to help anything to steal their flag.
It's a trap anyway. It's a fucking trap. They want you to try to take it. and you're gonna fucking cut your fingers on the razor blades.
I just read. Jenny just showed me that article, Erickson. That
Crazy.
was fucking wild.
Yeah, I keep thinking at my post office they have the flag at half-mast, I guess, for
Ginsburg.
Ruthie, and then they have the POW flag that hangs down. And I swear I could jump up and grab a hold of that POW flag and pull on up there. I mean, I wouldn't do it because it's disrespectful, but it's like you got them a little too low, maybe.
Why do you even think that, Andy? It's a fucking flag. You can go to Walmart and steal one.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, that's not going to get you on a YouTube clip. You climb up a flag, set it on fire, and then fall.
Can we say, is it disrespectful to say that the POW MIA issue at this point is got to be to the point where there aren't any left?
Oh, I think it's like that. What was that?
No, I mean, we're in multiple conflicts now. I mean,
but that's not.
It's like a Vietnam.
You're talking about the Vietnam, Korean War. Let's not forget that one.
If you're over in Iraq, if you got stuck over in Iraq as a prisoner, it's your fault.
Right. There's nobody. We're not missing it. We're not missing any soldiers from Iraq or Afghanistan. We're missing people from Vietnam and Korea. But I'm just saying they're going to remain missing. Sadly, is my point. I mean, at this point, they haven't come back yet.
Well,
there's not much left.
Can you imagine a smaller group of people that has a fucking flag? I mean, there's only a tiny group of people represented that are still missing. Like, do we need a whole flag? Also, I think the bigger question, Erickson, because I've wondered the same thing. Shouldn't those people just move on by this point? Can't you just fucking, maybe that's insensitive because I'm a sociopath, but I mean,
for the last 30 years, I would just be Swedish. You're Vietnamese. Yeah, shut up.
That's exactly it. If he's still over there from the Vietnam War, he wants to still be over there. Now, that might be because you brainwashed him. Yeah. That might be. But at this point, it's too late. He's been there for 50 years. 50 years.
Hey, Charlie, you left the window open. Hey, Charlie, the window. Hey, you should close the window. Somebody could sneak out of here, Charlie. Yeah.
Well, according to the Pentagon's Defense Prisoner of War Missing Personnel Office, there are currently 83,204 accounted for U.S. personnel, including 73,000+ from World War II, 7,800 from Korean War, and 126 from the Cold War, 1,642 from the Vietnam War, and 6 from Iraq.
6?
Yeah.
I wish those Krauts would release Granddaddy.
those dirty Krauts. Yeah. Well, cheers. I hope we get them all back. I hope you all come back to your American shores.
Remember that Rambo movie where he got them POWs out and they were all like fucking in racks and shit and all fucking weak, and then he lets them out and they all fucking run. Like, wow, man, that's great. None of them had leg injuries. I think he carried one. The one guy was the token one, but everybody else got the fuck out. It's like, that's what, that'd be cool to go like just over Vietnam. You're fucking partying and shit and doing drugs. Hey, wait, there's a cage full of GIs. The fuck over you guys?
I think you just wrote the treatment for Hangover 4.
And he took a left turn instead of a right turn to deliver a T-shirt, and he runs into a cage full of GIs from the Vietnam War.
Oh, let me out!
I was like,
Tyson's in there playing dominoes with the Viet Cong.
When Spike Perry went missing, the people speculated that he might have saw something he shouldn't have, and that's what I was out delivering T-shirts, and I saw something I shouldn't have. I do it, and then I was like, the package shows up with the wrong address. Address doesn't exist. But
can you imagine if there was a crime, Andy, and then so you had to talk to the police, and they'd be like, "Why were you out here, sir?" Well, a guy ordered a T-shirt from my website 7 hours ago, and I decided to drive down from my house, and they're like, "You are that doesn't make sense, you suspicious motherfucker. You're guilty."
Well,
Get in the car.
It started at the post office because I was trying to get there early, and I let a half hour piss away, and then I got there, and all them other fucking motherfuckers in their stupid packages. What the fuck, man? You know, stay home, you assholes. We're in a quarantine, and they're
They
in
weren't
line.
lost. You were.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. I was like, "Fuck you!" So I can't do it when there's like 6 people in there, and then anyway. So I was like, I'll just go to Monroe myself, and I'm glad I did because I had the address wrong.
I'm not trying to tell you how to run your T-shirt business, Andy, and I know you like to find reasons to go to town, but I'm sure people wouldn't mind if you let a couple of orders build up and then went to the post office. They don't have to fight all these people every single day.
Onesies and twosies.
To send out whatever. Yeah.
That's true. But we're not most shirt companies.
Yes.
I'm CEO and delivery man.
We think differently.
I guess. Yeah.
We think differently.
We literally sell you the shirt off our back. You show up sweaty, having just jerked off in your yard.
Uh-oh. I think we just got an admission of guilt.
No,
Come on, Andy.
No,
Hey,
hypothetical, Your Honor. Hypothetical.
Levon Atwill.
Move to strike. Move to strike. Move to strike.
If you've got that footage of Levon Atwill, then show that footage because I did not. I did pee out there because it's like
so
the
Andy,
tavern closed.
Stop confessing.
People's names.
Andy, what part of the address did you transpose a number or did you leave a number out?
Left the number off.
Okay.
I have that same trouble when I'm doing international orders.
Oh Jesus, I can't imagine it. Are you going to Switzerland soon or something?
No, I sold it in Amsterdam.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Amsterdam and then Canada, and it takes the same amount of time to fill out each custom form. Fuck, I don't get that. I don't understand how their addresses work, but I'm an American, and American addresses just flow a little different. Like John Wayne could write them out. Number, a fucking name, a street, and that's it. You don't fuck around with no provinces or courtyard or no bullshit. We're Americans, goddammit. If you don't like it, then order shirts from me here.
This is getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah, it's goddamn. Listen, I got a bunch of those forms so I can fill them out at my leisure with reading glasses.
What forms?
Well, the custom form, so I don't go. I used to take the package there and then get the custom form at the post office and try to fill it out, and then go, I should have glasses,
You could do all of this online.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, if we only knew someone who has a T-shirt business that sells
I don't want to get on a
so
list, man. I don't want to get on the government list.
A lot of times when I think about this, Shaylee, again, I have to just remind myself that I think Andy's just looking for reasons to go somewhere.
Yeah,
it's true.
No, I mean,
that doesn't make sense. I'm like, yes, it does.
I didn't really look at it until I was addressing it, and then I realized that it was, and that it was fucking that close. But I was like, if it was Salem, I was
looking for something to do. Why not?
It was real close, and then I went where I took golf lessons out at Fiddler Greens, and they have like clothes and shit. So that I figured I'll go stop at.
Wait! I thought Fiddler's Green was like a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx.
Yeah, here it's a three par golf course. I had golf lessons there.
Par 3?
Par 3, yeah. And that's
no, it's just a really shitty golf course. They call it 3 par.
3 par.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. There's like 4 or 5 holes, and I had golf lessons there. I got them. I never have, like golf, and then I had golf lessons, and then guys that were taking golf lessons.
You first.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So you took golf lessons at a par 3 golf course that you think, and I'm not going to say the golf lessons didn't go well, but you think it's a course with, I don't know, 4 or 5 holes. That's what you think.
Yeah,
so you didn't make it. You didn't make it through the whole 9.
It wasn't a miniature golf course, but it was a small version.
You're just off the green, is what it is. You're basically you're using an iron, or you're chipping a shot into the green, and then you're putting.
It's still going to be still going to be 9 holes on a golf course.
That's the full course. He took the half course.
I think
It's
I was
a bunch
like
of
20.
small distances. It's a
Yeah.
mini golf course.
Right, but they're
Not
it's
mini
for
golf,
people of
mini
all
golf course.
heights. You don't have to be a short person. You know.
How long ago was that, Andy? And
I
why?
took golf
My
lessons when I was like
question.
in my 20s.
My question would be: you said I took golf lessons. I never liked golf.
I know,
So immediately, my question was: why did you take golf lessons if you never
I think
liked
it's why
golf?
I don't play guitar. Is the people who gave me the lessons touched me, and I don't like being touched, and I shut down.
Touched you in a bad way?
The guy gave was like trying to show me how to finger a guitar.
He's showing Andy how to play a G chord, but he's wrapping around him like a guy showing a cute girl how to shoot it up.
How to shoot pool?
Wrapping around,
baby.
Now you want to ease back,
making me
get your hips
physically,
into it.
mentally uncomfortable, and then at the same time, he was a shitty teacher and impatient. And I was like, fuck it, man. And that's why when I got a guitar, I just made noise with it. I didn't try to finger it or make notes. I was like, whammy bar and racket.
Interesting choice of words.
Make notes is better.
Yeah.
Fingered it with your whammy bar? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So
I caught enough of Sammy or Eddie Van Halen to know about a whammy bar. Lean into it.
Are you saying the golf course instructor also touched you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was some of that.
And your guitar
didn't like my
teacher
swing,
and your golf instructor.
Different
And
guys.
his elderly boyfriend.
Both of them were men too.
And he touched you like in a molesting way or in like a gay, like you were in your 20s.
It didn't matter. I didn't ask him to go ahead and break that barrier down and grab my elbow and reach up. Both reach around to show me.
He had Gilmore'd you, right?
Yeah, swinging a golf club is a tricky enough thing that if you gotta line someone up. You gotta get their feet.
Yeah.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. I'm gonna come up and rope you.
He's not using a wood.
Well,
Andy's not. Maybe the other guy is.
Yeah.
But he's basically just using an iron shot. He's using.
You got to know the form.
That is true.
The proper chipping form is not important enough for me to feel violated. So I really didn't go. I never really went back to golf lessons.
He should have offered you cocaine in a hot tub.
Yeah,
he could have given you the full lesson.
Do it. I didn't know. The guys, I think everybody who's groomed me has been real clumsy and drug free. And alcohol don't count. I don't think.
Oh fuck!
That's
what we should do sometime.
Oh, go ahead. What's up?
I would say that's what we should do sometime. We should have an issues with Andy golf outing.
Oh, we can do it out here. I just found out from Fred that out in Huachuca, Fort Huachuca, but it's not on the base. It's near the base. Yeah. There's a golf course out there, public.
Yeah, we should do it. We should do it. I haven't played golf in 30 years.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Par threes are really fun because you can usually drink, and if you go with a bunch of people, it's fun. Going by yourself and getting fingered with a whammy bar, that's not cool.
I would not. No. I would have fun trying to do that. I've tried. We had a family reunion every year for a while back when I was younger. My dad brought a bucket of golf balls and a driver out to the desert so we could fuck around because he was into golf. And I could not get any lift to the ball whatsoever. But what I could do is drive it about 300 fucking yards, about 3 feet off the ground, like a line drive. Just fucking. I hit one into a barrel cactus on accident and find the ball. We could only find an entrance hole, and the ball was somewhere in the middle of the cactus.
Oh, that's cool.
That's badass. You got to move. You got to move the ball forward in your stance.
You think it's hard to hit a hole in one? Trying to hit that cactus.
You don't have to do a reach around to show me that.
No, you're right, Andy. You can just tell you the shit.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just verbally tell you.
Yep.
Yeah, you just need to move the ball forward in your stance a little bit.
When I was a kid, we had a baseball
he moved
coach
my feet with his feet. And that's when I quit
golf. I've seen baseball coaches do that to kids when they're having batting stance problems. Right. And our coach, it made me think, I never thought about it until you talked about this, but our coach was pretty fucking hip to not touching the kids. He was also kind of a dick, but we had a problem with a lot of people stepping back in the batter's box. When the pitch would come in, they'd step back with their back foot. He took instead of touching them in any way, he took all the extra bats and laid them on the ground in the batter's box.
Yeah, that's good.
So that if you step backwards, you were going to eat shit.
Yeah, you're going to fall right in your face.
While the ball was coming in, I was like, that's one way to get around touching anybody.
And you'd probably fall forward into the pitch. Like your face would fall right across the strike zone as the pitch was coming in too.
It was
perfect.
That was my little league coach, and it was the first time I ever remember hearing excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one.
You should definitely hear that from an adult you don't know.
Excuses are like assholes are like snacks. Everybody likes to eat them. Coach, what'd you say? I don't think you should have a coach who mentions your asshole at all.
That's the only coach you've ever had.
I know. I've had coaches that were assholes, but they didn't want to know what my asshole was up to.
Fuck.
But I had an asshole coach in particular, private lessons.
I think I was 10 or 11 when I heard that, and I didn't understand it for a couple years, for sure.
I have to write it out. There is no I in team. T-E. Okay.
I get what you go.
There's an I in quitter, and
I quit. There's an I in quitter.
There's an I in sociopath, and I don't want to look like one. That's why I'm doing all this shit, to look like the rest of these fucking rubes.
I'm going through the beers tonight.
You got an IPA going there, Andy?
I got Dead Guy Ales. I'm halfway through a 6-pack, and I'm not really even drinking with any purpose. Just flexing the muscles, getting ready for yak off.
Yeah, this is my first. This is my first drink since last Friday's COVID celebration. So, I've been in extreme drug and alcohol boot camp for the last 3 weeks.
I decided to forego my Twitch stream before recording this podcast tonight, so as not to appear shit-faced drunk and acting like an asshole like I did last week.
You were fine.
I didn't think he did. Yeah, I didn't notice any shenanigans, but I did notice you drink your cup with 2 hands, and I was gonna say something like, "Oh, that's like Trump," but okay, he's just really fucking drunk. Stroke. Yeah, you had a mini. Well, we'll never know. We'll never know.
You went to Walter Reed halfway through the podcast.
You ever try to talk to Chad's doctor? You know, you can't get a straight answer out of him.
I'm extremely young. That's what people don't know about me. I'm extremely young.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing about me: is there's no comedian on earth who's in better shape physically or mentally than me.
Doctors are a wonder. They can't believe what they're saying. They tell me all the time they can't believe it. They've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. He said my
is that the sun?
Tighter, better looking than. No, it's just a lamp.
Oh, you got the lamp again. Okay.
Yeah. I got a new one.
See that you've worked on. Oh yeah. Well, you definitely solved your problem.
I don't know that it's a problem solved. It's less.
Now, I didn't mean to be rude, but when I said, "Is that the sun?" it was a subtle hint that's pretty fucking bright.
What time you think it is, man?
You look like
the sun came back up.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to work with my lighting crew in the break. See what we can come up with.
You look like Nick Cave shooting a video right now.
Well, as a matter of fact, Nick Cage, you want to come out here?
Not Nick Cage. Not Nick Cage. Nick Cave. Different guy.
Hey,
and the
Nick
bad
Cage.
seeds.
Nick Cage. Nicholas, go back in. No,
Sorry.
the other guy.
Sorry, Nick. We need the other guy.
No, not Ryan Adams. I said Brian Adams, you motherfucker.
You look like a Gary Busey cameo fucking backdrop right there. Oh, shit. I was looking for scary movies the other day, and I watched that. Gary Busey is in a scary movie called The Ginger Dead Man.
The what?
Fuck! I think I cut out.
No, I got.
Say it again.
Fucking frozen.
No, he did cut out, but we hear you.
The Gingerbread Man, I think he said. Is that the movie?
I saw part of a movie with Gary Busey. It was a biblical, like a Left Behind, one of the Left Behind movies.
Oh, really? With Kirk Cameron?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, it is. It's called The Gingerbread Man.
Gingerbread Man.
Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man.
Ginger Dead Man. Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man, even, of course.
I think Gary Busey is a fucking gingerbread fucking monster. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on Tubi, which is a free thing, so everybody can watch the Ginger Dead Man.
Oh, now that, Andy, is how you do a live read during a podcast.
Yeah.
Tubi. Use the promo code Issues with Andy, and you'll get more free content.
And Ginger, has anyone seen the movie promo for the Mel Gibson Santa Claus movie?
I have not.
Oh fuck!
No.
Yeah, you won't believe it. It's like it sort of reminds me of the movie promo that was in Scrooged, where it was Lee Majors was. So Mel Gibson is Santa Claus, and there's people who want to kill him.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking violent Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson as fucking pissed off Santa. No shit, I saw it today, and it was like,
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I mean it's complete garbage, but of course you'd have to watch it.
And they would have called it Bad Santa, but that was taken, so they couldn't use that.
Well, I forget.
But he's really Bad Santa.
Yeah, it was like one of those things where you see it and you think it's like a Funny or Die. But it's an actual fucking budgeted big movie coming out where Mel Gibson.
Eventually, all the ideas get done. Remember, they said, I don't know if you guys ever watched Entourage, but all the movies they supposedly were making in Entourage ended up getting made.
Well, Aquaman was the biggest one.
The biggest one. They wanted a gritty Aquaman. It was going to be, we're going to do a gritty Aquaman. And then it was James Cameron and the whole thing. It's like, holy shit. They actually ended up making all these movies.
Yeah. Medellin is Narcos.
Narcos, yep.
Or any number of movies off of that. Yeah.
Hey, just so you know, speaking of things that got made, Ginger Dead Man had Gary Busey as the Ginger Dead character. And then they did Ginger Dead 2, and he's not in it. I'm guessing
there's a whole franchise, Shaylee. Yeah. I also found Evil Bong, and I haven't watched Ginger Dead yet because I started with Evil Bong. But eventually, there's a Ginger Dead versus Evil Bong. So
Evil Bong, like smoking a bong.
There's an Evil Bong set.
Evil Bong is the bong. It looks like a hookah, but it sucks the souls of people that are stoners, and it's a very complex fucking plot. I don't want to. There's somehow a strip club inside the bong.
Don't give it away.
Boobs don't give it away. All right.
Don't give it away.
Oh my God, Gary Busey and Tommy Chong are in Ginger Dead Man versus the Evil Bong.
Oh, I go, yeah. Well, that's it. Tommy Chong's probably the voice of the Evil Bong.
Yeah, exactly.
No. The Evil Bong, the voice is a black chick that sounds like Nell Carter.
Really?
It's fucking great, yes.
Oh, man, that's even better.
I think Aunt Jemima got fired and went into the B movies.
Man,
I guess my attitude works just fine over his.
I've tried 2 separate attempts to run through the whole first Evil Bong movie, and it's definitely going to take some work.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
2006.
The best thing about making movies like this is you cannot lose. You know, you make a movie like this and you just make it like, well, let's just make it as stupid as we can. And then everyone's like, this is fucking stupid. And you're like, yeah, we did it.
Sharknado, dude.
It's the dumber you make it, the better it is. So you can't fuck it up.
When I saw that they made the fucking gingerbread guy look like Gary Busey's teeth were life-size in it, I knew I had to fucking tell you guys about it. It was, oh man, on Tubi. They're watch them.
I'll check it out.
I love me some Gary Busey.
Oh, hey,
my life coach.
In Evil Bong, Bill Moseley is the Bong World patron, and he's one of the guys from House of a Thousand Corpses. He's the guy with the long stringy hair.
He's the main guy. He's the scariest fucking guy. He's great, man.
Yeah, he's really
I like that guy.
They made an evil bong, and they haven't made a follow-up to Humanoids from the Deep, which is everybody's worst fear when you're at the coast is being raped by a sea monster.
Well, Andy. Here's the thing. Then you're right. There should be
poisoning.
This should be made. So that's when we all convene very soon in Branson, Missouri, on the edge of the lake there in Branson.
Yeah, you guys.
Silver Dollar City. I don't know where Yakov's putting you up, but the rest of us are in the Sand Dollar Motel in Silver Dollar City.
He's assured me.
But
I've got a yurt.
We should all meet. We should all meet, and then in our downtime, when we're not helping Andy punch up his act to take on Yakov, we can knock out a fucking Humanoids from the Deep versus Evil Bong script.
We can't
let's get this made.
Can't close up the Sea Chowder Festival. It's the most popular time of the year. Bitches being raped by sea monsters.
Andy, you're talking about Humanoids from the Deep from 1980, right?
Yeah. I mean, to me, that was like that was a horror movie that stuck with me because, like, I was always nervous at the coast anyway of being rolled by logs or dragged out.
Vic Morrow was in it.
And then, and then there's fucking sea monsters who will rape you. When you're on a date
Vic
or
Morrow,
you're
is
just
that the
hanging
dude
out.
that died from the helicopter, Shayla?
Yeah, he was also the coach for the Yankees on Bad News Bears, the original.
Oh my God, that's
he was decapitated during the filming of Twilight Zone, the new version.
Just throw the ball. Just throw the ball. That was Vic Morrow. I didn't know that.
Vic Morrow is also the guy who tried to stab Sidney Poitier in Concrete Jungle.
Well, interesting.
Are
you on his IMDb
Jungle
page, or do you know this shit?
Damn, he's just a Vic Morrow fan.
Yeah, man.
You know this shit off your top of your head? Damn,
well,
dude.
I've seen all those movies in the last 4 months.
But you've never seen Dazed and Confused. You've seen the entire Vic Morrow catalog. You have never watched the movie Dazed and Confused all the way through.
Correct.
Jesus Christ.
I bet nobody's seen Humanoids from the Deep because it's like the song of the South of horror. Like,
South I went looking for. You can't get it anywhere. They scrubbed it.
Yeah.
They don't even sell it.
Yeah. And then I don't know if there was implied racism.
If you made something that embarrassing, Shayla, you'd scrub it too. That was a fucking horrible fucking.
The thing is there was a lot of really good animation in it. It's just it was super racist. It was definitely.
What was there was a big ride at Disney World based on it.
Yeah,
still is. They're just now changing it. Yeah.
I get all racist on that ride. I'm like, oh shit, get him, boss, get him, wrap him up, choke him out. But they do the animals will say stuff that does make you think of that. A little bit. But I get those feelings in that it's a small world.
Yeah.
Actually,
you never did. I've never been to Small World.
I've
been to Disney World once when I was a kid, but I've never been back. And that was Disneyland, actually, in California.
Yeah.
Anaheim.
We never did. We never did. It's a Small World. We just didn't do it. We were doing other shit.
Because the line was too fucking long, and it's all the way in the back.
And I was in like 7th grade, and I was already. I thought that was gonna suck. I didn't want to go on. Didn't want to waste any time on.
Can go on.
Yeah.
But has anyone done it on mushroom
ride or anything? You're not gonna get wet.
I did not. I was not.
It might be a whole different thing.
It might be a different deal on mushrooms, but with my parents as a 7th grader, mushrooms would have also been a bad. That would have been a bad scene, dude.
Yeah, for everyone. It would be pretty hard to keep it in check and not say something that would trouble your parents.
Even those white crosses were a questionable choice.
Yeah, Mom, don't rub my head. My hair. I can fucking feel it growing.
My hair's growing.
My family's so poor we didn't go to Disneyland. We just watched it on TV, and it was with rabbit ears, and it didn't come in very good. I didn't even know Disneyland was a thing you could do. Like I was, my parents.
You didn't know it was an actual destination.
No, I watched that. I watched that show every Sunday or whatever, and my folks.
The wonderful world of Disney.
Yeah,
right on after.
So you never went to Disneyland, Andy?
Not I was an adult when I went. Yeah, and then it was like shit.
It sucks as an adult.
Yeah, but I got
somehow don't remember the fucking 3-hour lines when you have kid memories. I went when I was 8. My dad took me when I was 8, and I had a blast. And I do not remember fucking 3-hour lines that I remember when I took my kids.
I remember, my kid had a good time there, but I do remember the meltdown with the fucking dropping the hot dog and then somebody telling me to go rinse it off in the bathroom. So I have childlike memories of Disneyland. Of fucking being in there with a wiener and going, fuck this. I ain't doing this shit. Get another wiener for $17.
They got that big circular thing that you step on the rail and everybody washes their hands out of the little fountain right next to it.
Yeah, like in an auto shop.
All the guys are washing their hands and Andy's washing a hot dog off right next to everybody.
It's hanging over like this.
Oh, fuck is this guy doing?
Flaccid dog. Is it too hot? You need to cool it down, sir? What are you doing?
I quit comedy.
It slips out of his hands and lands in the basin. Excuse me. Sorry, sir. Get my hot dog back.
This was a different trip to the Disney World, but I think I got to run around from Gary Minky to get a guest spot in Orlando. And I was just like fucking at a bad, not a bad place, at a practical place in comedy. Like, fuck this shit. I'll never make a fucking nickel at this shit. It's a thankless fucking gig. People are drunk assholes. It's worthless.
You're not a Disney World comedian.
Yeah.
Andy.
Well, and then I was trying to
that's the worst setup they could
I was fucking drunk, day drunk and high, and I was in Disneyland like you are. You go up downtown Disney.
And then you had to do a set?
No, I went into the Hall of Presidents and I fucking quit comedy in there.
Oh, did you ask?
I was in there by myself.
He got some good advice from Franklin Pierce.
They did their thing, and I stood up and said,
"Hold on, Dave. Set him straight.
Fuck this shit."
Hey, if Millard Fillmore tells you to quit comedy, you quit comedy.
Yeah. Well, they didn't take, they did their spiels, but I did my spiel, and I was like, I've had enough of this shit. It's fucking pointless, man. Abe Lincoln said, "Hey, come on, man. You got some good jokes."
I remember
a little more, Abe
I
says.
remember you told a good joke 7 years ago.
Yeah. So, and I got back in it. I got back in after that.
Like, Disneyland is in Anaheim, and the neighboring town is Fullerton, where I grew up. So we would go to Disneyland every year, at least once. And my parents always went in fucking July in Southern California with 4 kids. And it's like, why wouldn't you just take us when it was raining in December? Because we wouldn't fucking care. But you could be standing in those, there would be less lines. Yeah. Well, as we grew up older and older, then we could go by ourselves. We knew that if it was an overcast day with the threat of rain, you've now cut the lines in half. Yeah. And then if it started to sprinkle, get over to the Matterhorn, because there's no one going to be in line because it's all outdoors, right? So there was lots of stuff. I mean, what is it? Space Mountain opened up when I was in junior high.
Space Mountain, man. Yeah. Holy fuck. When I went on Space Mountain, probably 1980, 81, something like that. That was like what I think Joe Rogan felt the first time he smoked DMT.
That's roller coaster, right?
Yeah. It blew my mind. I couldn't believe what was happening to me. I was like, I had a transcendental experience that was probably pre-orgasm in the whole, grand scheme of things. So that was like the most. I couldn't believe what was happening. I was like, what the fuck? What was that? Holy shit!
The beauty of that was the lead up. The lead up to it, like you're walking through like the airlocks, and then they've got all these animatronics, and then the cast members are like pretending they're at a board where it's like a McDonald's menu. There's just a button to push, right? But all
the same shit.
But as a kid, you're seeing all that, and you think that's the fuck. You think you're going to fucking Mars, man. It's fucking crazy,
dude.
Well, the ride. the ride itself to like they have deprivation tanks and stuff that take away everything, but that ride just deprives you of one fucking sense, and everything else is just fucking intense, man.
I didn't care for that. That was the one of the roller coasters I didn't like because of that. I was like, I need to see what the fuck I'm,
I thought it was like, that was my first trip. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, we should get, we should go to Disneyland on an off day and trip balls and have a couple of fucking legal guys around us. Go, he's blind.
Yeah, I want to trip balls around a million fucking people.
No, on and off. Like one day, the best day I had at Disneyland, me and Renee, Doug's lady at the time, and my daughter was pretty young, and we went to Disneyland. And we kept calling Doug and taunting him like we're having fun at a theme park, and I forget what he was doing, but we went. There's that California Adventure roller coaster that goes upside down. We did that 10 times in a row. Like, and my daughter sat in the front car 2 or 3 times in heavy downpour rain. Just like, and I was sitting back there going, "This can't be good parenting." Renee was like, Renee was drunk and figured it was fine.
I think that is actually good parenting, because I would promise you that Delaney remembers that seared into her brain as like sheer joy, like amazingness.
Yes.
And that's
it's overload for kids.
In the front car.
To be there, and then to see all of a sudden Mickey and Goofy walk by, they lose their fucking shit, man.
Loving it, man. Just love it. Like VIP at the fucking Van Halen concert. You're backstage right now.
We did that thing. We sat on it 2 or 3 times without getting off, and but then she goes, "I want the front car by myself." I'm like, shit, man, how much more fucking out on the edge can this kid get? So she's in the front, pouring down rain, and then we did 10 times, and then she was just like a fucking speed freak, and she goes, "Let's go again." And I go, "No, we got to stop, man. 10's a good number. We got to stop at 10. 10 times in a row. We just fucking she was in the front car.
That's great.
And I agree, Erickson. I think that's good parenting.
Absolutely.
Whenever we lived in Washington, it rained so much when I was stationed in the Army up in Fort Lewis, Washington. It rained all the time, so it was hard to find stuff to do to get with our kids and do. And one day, it was a beautiful day on a Sunday, and we drove up. Shaylee might know where the fuck I'm talking about, but there's a giant water park right off the highway.
Yeah, it's south of Seattle. Or,
are you driving up to Seattle?
Of Tacoma, actually.
From Tacoma. Yeah. Yes. So we drive up, and there's this giant fucking water park, and the kids spend all day, and it's one of these rare, beautiful days, and had a great fucking time. And then the next day, it was supposed to be just as nice. So I called in work and told them I had a doctor's appointment and I couldn't make it in on Monday. And we drove all the way back up and took the kids 2 days in a row to the fucking water park. And they still talk about it to this day. Like, I had to show up to work on Tuesday all sunburned. Like, how'd your doctor's appointment go?
It's Wild Wave is what it's called.
Even better, Chad. Even better. The reason that's an even better parenting move, the way you did it, is that you showed your children that you were willing to call in sick to work to fuck off. And that's an important lesson that your children should learn. And not only that, you're willing to fuck off with them. So that's even better. Like, holy shit, Dad's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't do it all the time, but you definitely do it.
Yeah,
but it can happen.
Do it.
It's out there.
Yeah.
And that day at the park probably felt even more fun because it wasn't even supposed to happen. So it's like a snow day at school. Like anything that happens on a snow day is better.
And then nobody was there on Monday, and everybody had favorite rides already, so they could just do the same fucking one over and over.
You scouted it on the first day.
Yeah. It was
holy shit.
Yeah, there would be days where I'd wake my kid up and go, "Hey, Delaney, it's a school day. It's Friday. Do you want to go to school, or would you rather go snow skiing? I'm going to leave it up to you. I'll be outside with the snow skis in the car." You decide, but
now that's not good parenting. So now we've seen.
Well, she was a good student, though, right?
She got to decide, and she always decided school.
School's for squares,
as
man.
long as if my kid was a good student, I definitely would have did that. Dude, my kids were retarded.
I told that school actually makes retarded kids more retarded.
When our kids got to be teenagers, I told Jenny, I said, if you want our kids to be employed, we have to start a family business right now, because nobody is going to hire these fucking retarded kids. I'm sorry to tell you, I've lived with them for several years. I know what I'm talking about.
You should never put retarded kids in public school. They should be free range. They fit in better if they just run around the yard and make up their own rules instead of trying to conform to public school rules with their fucking range chicken fucking attitudes.
I use the word retarded loosely. One of my kids was in special ed. Two of them could have been honor students, but none of them fucking tried or cared at all. That was the part. That's what I'd mean by retarded. I made video game things where I had to reward them. I'd be like, you can't play video games till you read a book, because they just had no interest in reading or learning or being anything at all. You know, they were fucking morons.
We have to start a business today. It doesn't matter what it is, honey, but it better not involve a lot of math. But we can start a business right now. Right. It doesn't matter what we could sell fucking lemonade on the street corner, but we have to do something.
Let's sell t-shirts. So that that's easy.
Asshole children.
I have tubs of them.
Teach them to make fucking biscuits, and we'll start a bakery. Somebody's got to fucking keep books, though. I'm telling you right now.
But Chad, I applaud that. That's a. I don't know if I've told this story before, but my nephew, I just knew he was never gonna go to not college, and his great grandfather invented Hawaiian Punch. He could go any school he wanted to, right? So I told my mom, and unfortunately I said this in front of my nephew. And I told my mom, I go, he should just go to a trade school and learn welding. Yeah. And my mom was like,
good idea anyway.
Shut up, don't say that. And then what did he do? He's still swinging a hammer. He's been in jail. I mean, before he was 21, he's already incarcerated.
Yep.
You wanted to give that guy fire?
Well, welding is one of the coolest things you can do, though, I think. Yeah. I wish I would have learned to weld.
That's what. My middle son went to school and got a welding certificate. Yeah.
And I just picked a trade. There's a million of them. You can go to a trade school and get a certificate and then start working, because you're going to do it anyway with no skill whatsoever and fucking probably get some injuries on the job.
Might as well be an electrician.
I took every one of my kids and two of their friends, who I also knew were fucking retarded. I took them on separate trips to Tucson to go to what's the vocational school that they
is it right off the 10?
It's the one that they send you to if you get into trouble. I thought God damn, now my mind won't come up with the name of her. Not Voc Rehab. That's it's
Camp Humdinger.
Somebody is fucking knows what the fuck it is. Anyway, they keep you there. It's like a dorm. You live there. Job Corps. There it is.
You should have said my brother Larry's where he got his
you know what it is. And I took every one of my kids to Job Corps, trying to convince them that this was their best chance for the future, was to go and learn how to be a mechanic, HVAC installer, a hairdresser, a nurse. They have like 9 things you could be. Yeah. And none of my kids took me up.
All 100% employable upon graduation of a certificate. 100%.
Larry was a house painter.
I would have done it if I knew about it instead of the Army.
Yeah.
Larry learned how to paint.
Andy?
Larry learned how to paint. I mean, the schools kind of asked him not to come back around middle school. They're like, it was. I remember
they kept hinting at it toward him.
And then Larry was just like kind of a free agent. There was no schools interested in signing him. And then he got some looks from up there at the Job Corps.
Yeah, you gotta stop showing up to the high school once you're 18.
Yeah. Well, he was kicked out right, right. They didn't he didn't complete 6th grade. Like Larry wasn't made for
Jethro Bodine.
He wasn't made for conventional schooling, but he was street smart, but you can't put that into a spelling test. Spell it S-T-R.
He was street smart, but he couldn't spell street.
You put a star here. That's not a word.
He was. It's not a letter.
You
put three E's in
like a
street.
Rainier beer cap. Yeah. Treason. Is it treason?
Treason.
Treason?
He writes in cuneiform.
Yeah. Is that what they want? I just knew it was a good way.
Jethro Bodine graduated from Oxford, so that's no slight.
Yeah. Larry didn't he didn't. I mean, I guess he had an Associates of Art in middle school.
Did he graduate from Job Corps?
He got an Associates of Art in middle school, and then I think he got graduated from Job Corps. He also learned how to fucking break into places and shit. So it's double major. He used painting as a cover up, literally.
Oh fuck! I love you guys. All right, let's go make a drink.
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yeah.
I feel it.
One more.
All right.
If you want t-shirts.
Thanks for being out there, everybody. There's Andy's Venmo address. You can see it right there. You send him some money on Venmo. You can get a last shot memorial T-shirt that Andy may drive to your house.
Yeah, I'll drive
deliver. May. I'm not saying he will. I'm saying he may.
Yeah,
turn
if you live within 25 miles of Andy, order a shirt right now.
Wait a minute.
The store is being COVID cleaned and will be open for retail business again. We just can't have crowds like we did. It was reckless.
Chad, I feel like you're calling for people to put their Ring cameras on and order a T-shirt is like putting salt licks out for deer hunting. It's like we can't just be calling Andy and then like people are going to be putting like really interesting things on their porch. So Andy's like, "Oh, what the fuck is this thing?"
A birthday cake uncovered.
Even better.
It says
Even better. You're not unconvincing me of my idea.
I know. I'm not either. I think it would be hilarious.
Anything within the
funny if Andy did get trapped by a box and held up by a stick with a string.
Andy's like a really funny drunk raccoon. Like you see a video of a raccoon come on your porch, you're like, what's this crazy guy gonna be up to? He's like knocking shit over and putting shit in his mouth, seeing what that tastes like, fucking around over here, looking at the dog, giving him a fucking side eye. Fuck you, beat it. I'm working this porch.
I'm the postman that shows up drunk, smokes a bowl, and then leaves.
and then
the postman always smoked twice.
Yeah, I did. I sat and had a
despite
couple
us
of bowls.
telling him multiple times that he needs a Ring camera and what it is, that would be the point that Andy comes on and goes, "Did you guys know everybody has these Ring cameras where they just watch you smoking weed on their porch and fucking jerking off in their fucking driveway?"
I peed by his car because I had to pee.
Oh, see, your dick was out on property.
Well, yeah. But it was respectful.
Yeah.
Your Honor, this is a comedy podcast, and all of this stuff is made up. It's not true. No matter what it looks like on film, that is not my client relieving himself near the claimant's Chevy Nova. That's not what it looks like. That granted, he's checking his phone because he was playing Candy Crush.
Your Honor, I'd like to refer you to the reasonable person standard. In which case would a reasonable person hand deliver a T-shirt ordered 7 hours ago that was unexpected and uninvited? And to be honest,
that's not even my client.
Yeah, but when you order something, you invite somebody onto your property or near it, adjacent to it.
If it doesn't make sense, you must acquiesce.
Good try.
I don't know. It's all I can come up with in a short minute right there. That second. I only had a second.
Move on.
So somebody order a package in Hawaii.
It's that kind of genius. It's that kind of genius right there, everyone, that you can be exposed to multiple times a week when you subscribe to Chad Shank's Twitch channel and join him as he gets drunk with his friends. And a lot of times they shoot at stuff too. Sometimes they throw things. It's a lot of shooting, a lot of throwing. You'll enjoy it. So sign up today. And what else? Doug Stanhope's latest book, No Encore for the Donkey, is available on audible.com. And Issues with Andy t-shirts are out there. And you would look awesome in one. Yeah. You can get it at the dougstanhope.com merch store.
Or check outside of your front door.
And it could possibly be delivered to your front door. You know, it might happen.
Might be out there right now.
We can't say it's impossible.
Here's what's at your front door.
I got your fucking t-shirts.
And your fucking shirt.
It was like Oprah.
Oh, I fucking love you guys. All right, we're going to go over to Patreon and make another drink and hang out for a little while more. So if you would like to do that with us, you're more than welcome to. Hopefully you're already a patron of the Issues with Andy podcast. But if not, it's just $5 a month. So do that.
You go to patreon.com/issueswithandy. No spaces. All one word.
That's exactly right. This guy knows his stuff. Do that. That's where we'll be right now. If that's okay too, we still love being out there. Thanks for watching. Tell a friend, like and subscribe. Wash your hands. Be safe. We love you. Peace.
Always double check your packages before mailing.